So with Flynn, this is Trump's fourth advisor to get charged with a crime, which is not a good look, people. Imagine if 4 people who worked at The Daily Show could be going to jail. I mean, but you'd also be like, what the hell is going on at The Daily Show? And if you're President Trump hearing this news, you should be worried. Because if the Trump team did anything wrong, Flynn probably knows. He had full access to the campaign and full access to the Trump White House. His turning state's evidence could be the first domino that starts the whole administration tumbling. And it sure doesn't look like he has plans to go down alone.
Flynn's guilty plea was part of a deal to avoid more severe charges for himself and his son, signaling that he has valuable information about the president's inner circle and even Mr. Trump's family members that he is willing to share.
That's right, Flynn is spilling everything. It could be testimony that Trump ordered him to collude with Russia. It could be documents showing the collusion. It could be the friendship bracelets Putin and Trump made each other. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. And in case you were wondering how loyal Trump is to his people, after this news about Flynn broke, Trump's team made sure to refer to Flynn as Michael Flynn, a former Obama administration official. But it's not going to be easy for Team Trump to pretend that Flynn was rogue rolling with Russia. Because over the weekend, news broke that it was definitely a family affair.
And what we learned from this indictment is it wasn't just Mike Flynn doing this on his own, reaching out to Sergei Kislyak. He was doing it at the direction of Jared Kushner.
It wasn't just Kushner. K.T. McFarland, Reince Priebus, Steve Bannon, Sean Spicer, and Tom Bossert, among those on the president's transition team who knew about Flynn's outreach to Russia.
Damn, even Sean Spicer? It sounds like Flynn was running around telling everyone he was talking to Russia. Hey, Jason, I'm talking to Russia. Hey, Steve, I'm talking to Russia. Hey, Jared, I'm talking to Russia. Yo, Patrick, did I tell you I'm talking to Russia? You sure did, sir. And I mean, I just shine shoes, but it kind of sounds treasonous to me, man. You probably don't want to do that, man. So with Flynn securely on Mueller's leash, things are not looking good for the president. And Trump being Trump, he sent out a tweet that only made things worse.
President Trump attempting to downplay the guilty plea from his fired National Security Advisor Michael Flynn before this potentially damning tweet posted on Saturday from his account asserting that he had to fire General Flynn because he lied to the vice president and the FBI.
The tweet suggests the president knew Flynn was being dishonest back in February when Trump urged then FBI Director James Comey to drop the investigation against him. The critics say Trump should be charged with obstruction of justice.
When will millennials learn that the wrong tweet can cost them their job? Trump's opened up a can of worms that he's going to add to all the worms that he's already been eating in his worm salad. And luckily for the president, he pays his lawyers a lot.
The president's lawyer, John Dowd, now claims that he is the one who wrote that potentially incriminating tweet.
Dowd telling NBC News he's responsible and that the president did not know Flynn had lied to the FBI when he fired him. Dowd also adding, "I'm out of the tweeting business. I did not mean to break news."
Yeah, I did not mean to break news, guys. I was just sending out a controversial tweet from the president's news machine. Meh. I will say, though, that's a lawyer. Like, if he can't get you off, he'll frame himself for the crime. That's what I'm paying for. That's like if Johnny Cochran had tried the glove on himself and then been like, it fits perfectly because it's my murdering glove. Yeah, it's me. It's me. And you can tell this whole situation with the FBI has Trump stress-eating extra Big Macs because he didn't just complain about this investigation. He attacked all of federal law enforcement.
He also attacked the FBI, tweeting, "After years of Comey with the phony and dishonest Clinton investigation and more, running the FBI, its reputation is in tatters, worst in history."
Man. You know, I know this sounds crazy, but I feel bad for Donald Trump. No, because do you understand what he's saying? He's saying that he feels like law enforcement doesn't treat him fairly. You know, that his people are victims of a biased system, you know? And then when he tweets about it, people tell him that that's not the proper way to complain. You know, they say that he's disrespecting the cops. But he's not just gonna stand there and take this, people. We need to get this man to the NFL. I think he wants to take a knee.